Okay, this is a demo to set up Modbus TCP IP to this gateway DG-A4 gateway. Then Modbus, then we connect to this Modbus RTU slave uh, and try to use function code 01 and 02 and 05. Okay, to do some read and write operation. Okay, earlier I make a video on function code 04 and function code 05. Okay, and I feel that there's a need to make this video specifically for this function code 5 because the mapping of this function code 5 is very unique on this gateway. Okay, so this is the PC layout, the hardware layout. Okay, this is my laptop connect to this DG-A4. Okay, so this will be the schematic drawing or the operation whereby I have a Modbus pole. I must reach out to this DG4A. Okay, and this is the slave over here, and it's ID 7. Okay, and we are trying to use this function code 02, which is reading input register. Okay, input register, not input register, discrete input, sorry. And we have this function code of 05 to set a coil. Okay, so one thing need to take note, because it's a gateway operation, I intentionally offset the address of the slave, Modbus slave, to 1000 to make it so that we can emphasize more on the address mapping difference. Okay, so then maybe I put this aside. Okay, this is my PC. Okay, this is my PC. Okay, what I need to do now is I open up the software of my the gateway software. Okay, and okay, this is the gateway software. Okay, usually you may want to create a new one, a new project, new workplace. Okay, so but for today, I will just go to my recent save workspace, which is the first one, which is this one. Okay, so okay, then there's another challenge is how do I know that the project over here and the gateway parameter setting is tally. So what I do is I double click this and I connect up the monitoring. Okay, and do a upload of the program. Okay, upload so that whatever is inside the DG-A4 will be transferred to my laptop. Okay, let's try this. Okay, and transfer. Yeah, so it's been transferred. So okay, so let's double click and go into the setting. Okay, my interest today is to a client. Okay, so earlier if you watch my video, I already do that already. So what I need to do now is probably remove all the parameter setting that I made earlier. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, I deleted everything. Okay, let's go to the server side and also likewise delete everything. Delete all the mapping. Sorry, not. Okay, good. So so we are good to go. Let's save this. Okay, and okay, let's try to do something first. Okay, now let's create this com1 which I created during my first video. So if you need to create com1, you need to go to my earlier video. Okay, so I already created, so I will straight away configure the function code 02 parameter setting to reach out to ID 7. Okay, so for my case, server is under client. Okay, under client. Okay, and go to digital input, right click and new point. Okay, I need a collection of 8 point, so 8 count. So so you get this 8 count. Go to the IO tab. Okay, by default it's already in function code 2 input state. Okay, here is the challenging part. Okay, notice there's this address and positioning. Okay, so what you need to do is instead of punching the correct the address, okay, you need to do it in this manner. Okay, let me show you in this manner. Okay, maybe I need to put this in this. Okay, and it's in this manner of this address. Okay, so whether is it a COI or whether is it the input status, okay, this is the actual Modbus address standard. But instead of putting 0, okay, 0, the keylearn has his own recommended way to map this address. So instead of putting address the actual address, okay, it comes with a multiplier of 16 followed by the remainder here. Okay, so for example, let's say I want to start from address 1000. Okay, 1000. Notice instead of putting 1000, you have to put the address 62. Okay, how do I arrive this 62 is actually I divide by 16, and the remainder will be put to here, which is 8. Okay, so let me increment this. Let me increment all the way down. So this instead of, okay, so the what I'm trying to tell you is instead of putting 1000 over here, you need to put 62, sorry, and position 8, which is equivalent to 1000 here. So this is how it works. So let's try over here. Okay, 68. So 62, sorry. So I basically have to change all these 62, which is equivalent to 1000. Okay. Okay, position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so for the digital output, okay, we also have to do the same. Okay, so 8 count, 8 count. Okay, so go to output. Okay, now it's a function code 5. Okay, instead of what typing 1000. Okay, no, it's not 1000. It's 62. Okay, with position 8. So how do I arrive this? How do I arrive this is basically on this understanding. Okay, on this understanding. Okay, let's complete the table. Okay, so likewise, I have finished the configuration. Finished the configuration for this part. Okay, now I try to configure this part. Okay, one thing one need to take note is my starting address is 0 and 0. So let me go to the server side now. Server side. Okay, press server over here. Okay, and let's try the forward input. Okay, forward input will be right click and new point. Okay, so go to the client, go to the COM1. Okay, check the first 8-bit. Okay, which is the F function code 02 that I set earlier. Okay, so IO also, you see, oh, it comes with the same format. So for this case, instead of 62, because my address is starting from 0, so if my address is starting from 0, if I go back to the Excel sheet, okay, if the address is start from 0, then it should be in this manner. Okay, let me. So if you notice, it's always in the block of 16. You see, after the 15, it will go back to 0 and carry 1 to the address. So for this case will be 0. Okay, 1, oh sorry, it's supposed to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So yeah, for the digital output, it's over here. Okay, right click. Okay, and select this and select this. Okay, and select the first output 8-bit also. Okay, so for the earlier configuration, okay, there's an offset of 16, but somehow for function code 05 at the server side, there's no position. So you have to define by the actual Modbus standard of a map address mapping. Okay, let me try this. Okay, and save. Okay, the next thing I want to do now is I go online and download the program. Put over. Okay, now it's the testing part. Okay, now it's the testing part. Okay, let me open up a Modbus slave. Okay, and connect up. Okay, it's connecting up to COM3. Okay, and serial communication. Okay, first interest is input register. Okay, function code 02. Okay, starting address is 1000. Okay, I put it 10, quantity of 10. So this is okay, and it's reading at the ID 7. So I need to change this to ID 7. Okay, then we have another new mapping, which is let me put it over here, and 7 followed by coin. Okay, 100 also, 1000 also. Okay, so how do we know it's working? Okay, let's go to the display and check out the communication. So the function, the traffic seems to be okay. But I got this error. I think this is, let me stop for a while. Okay, 02, there's an error. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I think I messed up. Okay, I messed up because the address of, I forgot to the position of this input is wrong. You see, it's actually should be 8, starting from 8, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so let me check again. So this side is also the same. Okay, 68 address, 8 to 15. Okay, good. Okay, let me save this and download the program again. Okay, okay, usually I will try to online first and do a download. Okay, why do I want to do online first? Because it will automatically do a reboot. You see, it will prompt you whether you want to do a reboot. Yes. Okay, let's start this again and see whether if there's any further error. Okay. Okay, because it's rebooting down, so there's no activity at the traffic here. So once it start to see frame transmitting, then it's a good indication that is there's a successful book operation. Okay, now we are back. Okay, let's stop for a while. Okay, and you see, so it's 0, 0. This is the request, and it actually reply. Okay, so this is a strong indication it's working. Okay, so so the next thing I want to do is I want to configure. Okay, how do I check from this point of time? Is I can always go to monitor mode, go to the digital input. Okay, go to the value over here. Okay, if it's indicating online, that means it's connecting to my slave. Okay, so let me continue this. Okay, okay. So if I turn on one here, you see, almost immediately here is also turn 1. So this is a very good indication it's working. Okay, at least from the Modbus RTU side. Okay, let's configure. Let's create the Modbus master. Modbus master, which is the Modbus Pro. Okay, connect. Reach out to the IP address of 192.168.0.111. Okay, Modbus TCP, and it start to read. Okay, error. Okay, it's okay because okay. So the interest now is to read. Okay, read input function code 02. Okay, at a quantity of 8. Okay, and Waco. Okay, so see, so now it's working. Okay, now it's working. Okay, now it's working. Okay, if I change this value over here, okay, immediately it will take effect on the master side. Okay, let me turn on the rest of the two to prove to you. Yeah, so there's a significant delay, but this is how it works. Okay, so now how do I how do I force on or set the coil over here? Okay, let me go to the function code and write single coil over here. Okay, so my interest is to write a single coil, which is function code 05. Okay, over here. So if I turn on the first bit, okay, so the expectation okay, the expectation is this should turn on, but it's not turning on. Okay, let me troubleshoot for a while. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, the understanding is, okay, when I do a triggering, actually the Modbus RTU slave actually receive command, but it's at an address of 003E. Okay, let's check what is 003E. So it's 003E. 3E. So it's at address of 62. Okay. Okay. So the new understanding now. Okay, if you go to the output here. Okay. So if you go to the output here, the client output. Sorry, the client output. Okay, the address. Okay, instead of I can't explain why. Instead of using this multiply by 6 offset, I think you need to use the actual address. So let's change this and change it to 1000. Okay, save and download. Okay, so let's clear and continue. Okay, it will stop. Okay, it will actually stop already. The reboot is in progress. Let's wait for a while. Okay, it's in proceed. Okay, let's try to write one. And yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's change the address to maybe 2. Okay, on. Yeah, it's working. Okay, let's change to 4. Yeah. So with this, I end my presentation. Thank you.